Hello everyone, welcome to Matacredit. This is Matthew Way. In this episode of Matacredit, revealing and analyzing The End is Nigh, a Jack Sheridan mystery book 4, which is Amazon self-published book by Vince Vocal in 2018. This book will deal with a murder of a young woman, but there will be poison heroin going around the streets of London. Plus, a friend of Jack Sheridan's past will go missing. It will also have his daughter Carrie struggling to stay afloat after the events that happened in the previous book of Into the Woods. Hope this episode inspires you to read, watch, and learn. You want to consider checking out my Facebook page where you can find links to Patreon and YouTube that are posted on my Facebook page. I also have been posting links to my blog on there as well that you want to check out. It is www.matagret.com/blog. Now on with the review. Jack Sheridan has a troubled past. Before he was a police officer, he used to serve as an enforcer for the criminal underworld. The story goes back to 1980, and it brings the reader to the present time of the story that takes place. The reader will be asking, how is this possible? It is because these are the words that are written in this story. Jack did something he's not proud of, and he has regrets about it. As I would have said in my previous reviews, flashbacks are an effective way to tell a story. It helps the reader or viewer to understand where the person came from and how that person progressed in the story. We all need to understand our past if we are to move forward in the current time. The poison heroin is going around London. I mean, it has been poisoned literally, and is being used to kill people. Harry Dunn is one of the major criminal players in this story, and he has ties to Jack Sheridan. Jack Sheridan is known in Scotland Yard as a guy that does not always follow the rules. He can ruffle a lot of feathers, but he and George Lane get along well. George is the detective constable, and Jack Sheridan is detective sergeant, as I told you in my first review of this series. If you've not watched my first review, please consider doing so. You also want to read it on my blog as well. Jack Sheridan is friends with Jimmy Rose, and Jimmy Rose has decided to stop his cancer treatment, as he told someone that he believes he needs to do this to get right with the world. Jimmy knew that he had a troubled past, and he believed he needed to make it right. He will get involved in Russian roulette fighting, and this fight will be under the sewers. It is the idea of an underground fight ring. Jack Sheridan is troubled by the past and it will haunt him. He is having to raise Tyler with the help of Jean, his girlfriend, as Carrie needs help with her manic depression. She has a tough time dealing with problems and she can be self-destructive. She started as a prostitute and she used drugs. As I would have pointed out in my last review, which is Into the Woods, she relapsed back to using drugs and was tortured by a horrible individual. She was tortured by a man named Fergus Thompson. Fergus was going to make Jack watch it, and unfortunately had several people in that book who were not good people when it came to it. It may have been a small town, but it was riddled with crime from that sense. Jack Sheridan unfortunately has Jean, who has been good to him, and he feels that Tyler is his second chance. He tells Tyler he needs to improve on that spelling, and he will consider letting him watch Arsenal, which is a football club in London. Football in London is what those would call soccer in the United States of America. Harry Dunn was a target of elimination by Garth, who was Jack's boss at the time he served as an enforcer for the criminal underworld. He was Garth's competition back in 1980. Lenny Baymont and Jimmy Rose and Jack Sheridan were supposed to kill him. Jack could not do it, and he put Lenny into coma, and Lenny Baymont wanted to kill Jack Sheridan once he got out of the coma. Jimmy Rose had to protect Jack Sheridan from him. And Jack Sheridan had no choice to protect his friend, Jimmy Rose. Jack had no choice of what he had to do. Please leave your answer in the comment section below. If you know the answer to that question that I just asked you, thank you. The story will come full circle as Jack will encounter Jimmy Rose, but not in how he envisioned he would. Jimmy Rose served time for what happened to Lenny Baymont. It was an unfortunate thing. What was that incident for? Please leave your answer in the comment section below. Thank you. There's a drug war going on between Garth and Harry Dunn, which will be the reason that poison heroin is going around. As I told you before in this review, heroin is laced with poison. Hair is bad enough without it being laced with poison. Anyone that uses it will die and will not be a good thing. This will lead to vying for control of the drug market for the criminal underworld. Alice Newman, who was detective inspector that was partnered with Jack Sheridan in the previous book of the series, is back in this story. She helped Jack solve the mystery that was going on Into the Woods. That book had several people being murdered, and there will be several bad people in this book. Alice will help Jack in this book, and he will tell her what he's looking for. It's not to be revealed, nothing more revealed here. It does bring the reader to the climax of the story and set up the next book, which is called A Step Into the Dark, which is the 5th book of the Jack Sheridan mystery series. I'll give you my rating. I give the end of Nigh, a Jack Sheridan mystery book, 4, a 10 out of 10. It was fun, but it tells an overly complicated and compelling story. It keeps the reader on his or her toes. It helps the reader understand Jack Sheridan's past. The reader finds out that Jack Sheridan has skeletons in his closet, and he had a dark past. Jack has a good thing with going on with Gene and Tyler. Jack fears what may happen next, but he keeps it together despite his fear. The 11-year-old girl that went missing, as I told you in my other these reviews, is still missing. Please pray that answers will come soon. Whether it's good or bad, the truth is important, and it helps to have those answers become known, as it did for Jack Sheridan in the story. It helped him as well. The truth is never easy, but it's necessary for us to move forward. This book moves fast, and if someone wants to make this book series into a TV series or movie, it'll make perfect sense to do so. Forget that these are self-published books. These are good stories and are worth reading, if one is willing to give them a chance. Please go to www.mattercraft.com and check out my website, and you'll find links on their other sites such as PayPal, Patreon, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. The store is live, and you can buy merchandise that is available to buy gifts for loved ones for birthdays or any special occasion. For example, you can get this cool shirt that I'm wearing to buy on my website to help support the channel. The gift card is now available to buy for birthdays or any special occasion. All the proceeds will help to support the channel and help me to pay the bills I must pay. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to Mattercraft. This is Matthew. In this video, I'll be opening a box that I just got for merchandise. This was a Christmas present from my mother. This is my merchandise, so I'll show you what it will look like. It will come from a company called Happy Hand Creators. You should be able to see a label right here that says that. Most content creators have them come from third parties. It will come from people like Amazon or TeePublic to use as examples. I will now open the box. So, just give me a minute, because I probably need to use a knife at first, but I did it. And there we go. Here's the 2 shirts. Okay, they come in a bag. There's the invoice. You can see right there. It says, the bag says, read, watch, and learn. Pretty cool. I didn't know what it would look like myself until I got these, so here we go. I'm going to put this here. Just put that to the floor. And now here are the 2 shirts I got. They're both white, as you can see. And it says, here's one that says Mattercraft. This is a large. Okay, these are the type-based shirts. Read, watch, and learn. Let's see how it looks when I put it over my sweatshirt here. I'm going to do that right now. I'm just writing them right now, as you can see. Pretty cool. Looks like it fits. I'll take it off, because I want to see what the other one looks like. And here's the other shirt. It says Mattercraft, and get this unfolded. This is a medium shirt. It's another type-based shirt. Here we go. And I'm going to put it on. This one's probably a little tighter since I'm more of a large, but heck, I can even get it over me, so there you go. I'm glad you got to see the merchandise for my channel. Please go to www.mattercraft.com and click on shop and buy your own set of merchandise to help support the channel. Today. You are supporting me as well, so that it will make it easier for me to keep doing this. Thank you. Please check out my review of Into the Woods, a Jack Sheridan Mystery Book 3 by clicking this link right now. If you want to watch all the reviews of all the books I ever read, no matter which books they are, then click on this link right now, which is the playlist. Thank you. Please like this video if you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the notification bell to be notified of any videos at the bottom of the video. Please let me know what you cover down the road in the comment section below. Please share this video and you know so my channel can grow. Remember, do not forget to read, watch, and learn. Please sign up to become a patron on my Patreon page or sign up for YouTube memberships, which you can do by hitting the join button at the bottom of the video to do just that. Doing either of these will help support the channel and my website. Thank you.